Okay, squabble up digital faceless marketing moms. Let me go ahead and spill the tea on the latest image to video generator. This is how it works. This is a free tool called Dreamina.CapCut.com. Go ahead and register there, and you could generate those very good, highly realistic and less restrictive images that will uh, make it super easy for you to stand out with your brand. Plus, you could create videos and you could sign up to it with CapCut. Uh, I have CapCut Pro, so I still got to figure out how those credits work, but you get like free 120 credits and then they expire in 24 hours. So that's kind of that's how it works. But this is supposedly a very good tool that just makes things gazillion times easier. Of course, you guys already seen my other previous examples of what actually works. And right now I'm just generating a video where I just kind of specified the prompt and the image was already pre-created over here. I literally say Bougie Mama over 40 traveling to Florida on the budget and discover a new digital power bundle that helps her make money called Trestak. And of course, there's different types of images. And the idea here, guys, is for you to take that image and create a fire-looking video in combination with your creativity and CapCut. So this is the creative side. This is not the automative side. The automative side is, yes, I showed you automative sides as well, like with ThreadSpot stories and using Flux model and also all sorts of things. I'm going to show you how to substitute different types of image models in the mix to kind of help your brand stand out and how to include yourself in almost any setting in any kind of configurational variations that will make your brand pop. And of course, this is different from using Telegram. This is obviously like a SaaS tool. And of course, there's gazillions of tools like this, but this is absolute fire, guys. So over here, as you can see, this is a really short video, right? And it just kind of shows like text is being a bit distorted and it's not necessarily the best like Luma Labs, but it is kind of a, as you can see, it is what it is, right? And somewhat it's interesting because now you could kind of take all of this information and include that in the CapCut. So how do you do this in a CapCut? Obviously, you guys gotta have CapCut and download this thing um, onto your computer. The way you do this, you literally could hit the download button. Boom, you download this button. And of course, guys, if you want to see how to automate the heck out of it and make sure that it's all compiled in one spot, so you could take this Gujimam over 40, etc., convert it into a video, and that video just pops and stands out. Then, of course, you have to look at other automations like ThreadSpot's themes in combination with ThreadSpot's quotes. And of course, ThreadSpot's quotes is fire because it allows you to kind of create a fire-looking video with a popular person in a mix, like Elon Musk, etc. And of course, ThreadSpot stories that generates those videos for you, but they generate them in a way where you specify what you want and a Telegram chatbot, and it just does it. But this is a creative side over here. So of course, it's a bit, like the actual letters maybe not necessarily the best, but needless to say, it does kind of get the job done and it has a very good example of what this is. But of course, it's not it's not the best. You want to be using like a fire-looking text with CapCut to make that stand out, or you want to use ThreadSpot's quotes to include this video like this into a YouTube, and you create like a quick YouTube video, and you kind of include combination of different things in that video. So like a combination of different video pictures that are squabbled in together to produce a video. Now, of course, guys, take a look at my workshop, how I'm gonna go ahead and do this and populate all of this um, into a Google Drive. But the idea is you put that on the Google Drive quickly, and you get access to the Google Drive through the uh, kind of a, should I say it? You will, and I'll show you what I mean. Like literally, what you do, you just download the videos, right? And then you download this video as well. Upgrade to remove Dream in a Mark. right? So download this. So all of this is kind of here. Now, next thing you know, you open up CapCut, and in CapCut, you're gonna upload all of the stuff into it. And the best way you could do this is like this, where you take all of this information over here. Say you have a G drive. So you want to map like a G drive. I have a G drive over here. And what I do is I put CapCut and I include like a new folder, Bougie Mom, right? So, and then over here, what I do is I just upload this like this. This is a quick way for you doing this. It's a really it's kind of a lot of steps, but don't worry, guys. I'll show you how to automate this a bit more, but this is like a creative side. I'm showing you the creative side for how to pull this off. Now, on your CapCut on your mobile phone, you're gonna open it up and you're gonna use your mobile phone to create a good video over here. Then you could include like other example of a video. You could include, there's an AI avatar. You could import the character image and then have that character image do all sorts of things with it. So please enter the content you want the character to say. So we could include, upload the image, and of course we could include this one, for example, upload Fuji mom over 40, and then you could include something like character detection is in progress. Threads stack provided everything I need to finally have the right to have balanced digital balanced digital life that I always wanted. Plus, I can afford more travel now. Travel, travel now too. So, and of course, you could include kind of a, let's say,
Thread Stack provided everything I need. Thread Stack provided everything I.
so let's see.
Thread Stack provided everything I need to find.
Okay, so we're gonna generate one free use left. So by proceeding acknowledgement, so I'm gonna kind of download this. So obviously with ThreadsBot stories, all of this, like the actual concept of generating text to speech, all of this is done on for free using your Docker container, etc. But this is I'm showing you how to do this kind of manually, guys, using some other free tools like Gemini.capcut.com, for example. For CapCut, you definitely want to be paying subscription. It's like 100% worth it if you want to stand out from the competition, gazillion times worth it, guys. But this is kind of a text to speech. And of course, with text to speech, this is what I'm technically reproducing over here with text to speech, text to images, kind of video creation tool. All of this is being technically right here in this automation. I'm going to run it a bit later and show to you guys how this thing works, how you could quickly create your own story. But in parallel, you're seeing this kind of a construction of this MP3 files and lip syncing, etc. So the lip syncing part is no joke. It's actually very difficult thing to do to pull this off. But like the main thing you gotta understand, guys, is when you start using ThreadsBot stories, you want to be building those stories, but also including kind of variations of those kind of videos like this, where there's lip syncing, where there's a testimonial going on of a real person, not just like a some animated fox or something, because that is not gonna do well for you if you just do it this way. It will get you up to a certain point, but people are not dummies. They're quickly gonna figure it out that you're using AI, and then they're not gonna be as receptive as they could as you could be receptive. So the question is, will you be doing this? Will you be using this? And I guess that's the question for you guys. And if you want to see how I'm using that and how I'm combining this in CapCut in combination with using ThreadsBot's quotes, ThreadsBot's stories, ThreadsBot's themes, and using this in context of building my product. And as I'm making more of these videos, you get to see what is working, what not. If you're interested, then definitely DM the word path on my Insta. So this way you could get into this guide. So this way I show you specifically how to compile all of those pieces together in CapCut, how to quickly create a few videos and make them pop across multiple socials and reduce stress for you as well, exponentially. And of course, take a look at my next YouTube video, because that's what I'm going to show you directly on how to do this on a phone. After the video gets dropped into my Google Drive, I'm going to be showing you how to do this really on a phone. So this way it stands out from the competition. And like I log in into Google Drive, I show it to you in real time the CapCut. And of course, I cover this in my Threads themes guide as well for how to use CapCut. I also cover that in Threads Booster. But Threads Booster is mostly for growing on Threads. Threads Themes is mostly for how to create that theme. So what you are getting a taste of is called Threads Themes Guide, that is available for you in my community as well on FUD. So DM Path on my Insta if you guys are interested in learning more. But right now, this is 24%. I'm gonna finalize this workshop, but as you can see, there's a bunch of pieces over here, a bunch of things. And some of those things you will wanna kind of spice it up with effects and whatnot. And I'll show you how to do that, but that's not gonna be enough because people don't recognize if you're not famous person. So we're gonna spice it up with another. We're gonna spice it up with ThreadSpots quotes. ThreadSpots quotes will make it possible for this to pop even more and stand out. If you are not using famous people, if you're not doing combinations, the chances of you getting further are very slim. So one free use deduct.
ThreadStack provided everything I need to finally have balanced digital life that I always wanted. Plus, I can afford more travel now too. ThreadStack provided
So,
everything I need
so
to
this is pretty cool.
finally
So what you're really guys looking for is,
have balanced digital life that I always wanted.
so what you're looking over here is kind of a regeneration. Will consume 30 credits, 36 credits.
Plus, I can afford more travel now too. ThreadStack provided every.
So right here, guys, I pretty much kind of compiled everything. And over here, I'm just gonna quickly open up to G Drive like this. And this is a very simple thing to do. You guys thinking you need to be like building rocket ships to actually grow. No, you just need like a tool like this. And of course, other automations will help you, like the ones that I'm showing you, gazillion times faster to do things, but people become quickly resistant to those automations, and they'll see right away like that you're not putting enough work into it and judge you based on that. So what you want to do, you want to show very good creative aspect of you. So this way you don't get judged and instead you make more sales. So like over here, what do we have? We have MP4 file and we have a bunch of images, right? So once again, this is like an image of like you could kind of see different types of things over here. You could see one mom, you could see another mom, a bunch of moms over 40 combined together. But then you see this kind of thing, right? So all of those things you want to put that in CapCut, guys, to really stand out, guys. And plus you could edit this stuff out, the actual Dramina AI logo in CapCut, because you could remove that. But that's the idea, guys. So I'm gonna show you a bit more for how to put those pieces together. So be sure to see the next workshop. And that next workshop is gonna be, I'm gonna package that into my Threads themes guide.